So, but no, man, I appreciate you coming on board. Just wanted to do a Facebook Live video and just talk about our experiences, man. You know, I've been on this for about a month. I've dropped, about 10 pounds here and there. I saw your interview with Coach Rob, and I saw your profile, man, and you've made an incredible change. So I just wanted to just hear your story, man. Just want to hear you out. Take 5-10 minutes or so, man, and let's just talk about, what was going on before, then the changes you've gone through from then until now. So it's all yours, brother. Go right ahead, man.
So I've lost, maybe like 80. I think I'm down 83 pounds now since. And my wife actually has the date down. It was November 20th. It was when I was at 300 pounds.
Okay.
So, dude, it was the last 10 years were rough. Like, dude, I ballooned up.
Yeah.
Every diet. I tried every fad diet. I tried diet pills. I even tried going to the doctor. I was like, I think something's wrong with my thyroid because I'm getting fat. And he's like, no, you're totally healthy. You're not. There's nothing wrong with you. You're eating garbage, man. And I wasn't active at all. But 10 years ago, my dad died of bone cancer. And then 2 years later, my mom died.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
So, and it was just really rough on me. And so that's when I started just spiraling out of control and not really caring about anything. So I tried everything, and I shattered 8 vertebrae when I was 22 surfing in Hawaii. So I ended up on pain meds, and they said I'd be on pain meds the rest of my life. And so I went to a methadone clinic 9 years ago thinking, oh, man, they're going to wean me off of that's what they claimed. Oh, we'll wean you down really slow and get you off of narcotics. No, they wean you way up. And so it was rough. So I detoxed off of that in September. It was 8 days at a clinic writhing on a bed. Dude, it was awful. And so they told me it would take me 2 to 4 years to be normal again, just like a normal human being. But they said the first year, they're like, we just want to warn you, you're going to be more depressed than you've ever been. You're not going to be able to get off the couch. You're not going to want to do anything. We're going to have to put you on all this depression medication. And so I was like, you got to be kidding me. Plus, I was like, So, yeah, dude, I detoxed September 25th, and it took 8 or 10 days. And, dude, I was super depressed. I couldn't get out of my lazy boy. And so I think it was around the middle of November last year, and I had tried everything to lose weight. And I was 2 weeks away from going on insulin. Dude, I was having diabetic attacks so bad.
Wow,
I'd break out in a sweat, and I've never had them before. So I was like, dude, am I dying right now? And I would lay down on the cold tile floor, just sweat pouring off of me, be shaking. And I realized my blood sugar was low, so I'd eat a bunch of Fruity Pebbles or Captain Crunch.
Yeah. It's got fruit, right?
Fruity
the word
Pebbles.
Fruit in there.
It was bad. So
yeah.
I don't know if you know who Shane Friels is. My wife, when he graduated college and he became a personal trainer, my wife was his first client ever. So they go back 20 years.
Okay.
So he tried to help me when I lived in Colorado on a diet. He sent me a plan, sent me a workout plan. I did none of it. And so I'd kind of been talking to him here and there for the last few years, but I was just having a rough night, and I got on Facebook and saw a 12-minute video of him talking about ketones. And so I messaged him right away. I said, hey, what is this? And he was like, he didn't tell me much. He's like, just go here and get a box and start drinking 2 a day. And so I started drinking 2 Unleashed a day. And so, and dude, you got to understand, I was eating so much sugar, McDonald's 3 times a day. I'd sneak out to Taco Bell at 2 a.m. and my wife would be like, you go to Taco Bell last night? I'm like, no. She was like, I know you did.
No.
I take the bank account. So, and I couldn't stop with sugar, but the first 2 weeks, literally no joke, the first 2 weeks had gone by, and my wife is like, dude, you got 3 gallons of milk going bad in the fridge. And she goes, do you realize you haven't been to McDonald's one time? You've had no cereal, no popsicles. I'm like, dude, I loved ice cream. And so like I thought about it, and she was right. I hadn't had any sugar for 2 weeks. And for me, that's a huge thing because I was addicted to it. I couldn't stop. And so that's when I knew like this company's onto something. Like something's happening inside of me. For me to not eat sugar, my wife said it's like a miracle. She goes, I can't even believe that you didn't eat sugar for 2 weeks. And it continued. Like I haven't had sugar now in 5 months. And another thing, the diabetic attacks, they stopped and my insulin stabilized, like my blood sugar level, because I have a blood sugar monitor, it's stabilized. And so no more attacks. After like 2 weeks, they stopped. And so then I started craving healthy food, which like, dude, I never ate vegetables. I never ate any of that stuff. Of course, I would eat steak and chicken and, you know, whatever, but never healthy stuff ever. And so it's like my whole, just from the first serving, it's like my whole mindset shifted. And like Coach Rob says, it brought me into compliance with healthy living. And all the depression meds I was supposed to be on from detox, like methadone is synthetic heroin. I mean, I was on 130 milligrams a day. Yeah. So they said for a year it'd be miserable. And do I look miserable to you? Even the doctor's like,
no, you don't.
Are you on something? He almost thought like, dude, are you on medication, pain? You know, are you on something again? Which I'm like, no, dude, test me. It's changed everything. So, and like Shane told me, he's like, you don't even have to change your diet. Just shut up and drink it. So for the first 2 months, I didn't get out of my lazy boy. Like, as I slowly started changing, the first 2 months, I just sat there and my wife would bring me, I got an awesome wife. She'd bring me like dinner, but I quit eating breakfast and lunch. I just wasn't hungry. And so I lost like 40 pounds, I think, sitting in my lazy boy chair, not doing anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah.
So then after that, I slowly started walking, hitting the gym, and it changed everything. Yeah. So I'm 82 pounds down in 5 months. And
wow, that's amazing, man. Yeah, I remember your picture on Facebook where you're holding that, you know, the 5 pounds of fat. You know, you're like, I lost 16 of these. I'm like,
my old pants are huge.
That's amazing, you know.
But yeah, it changed everything. So
yeah,
I just can't believe it. And I walk like, I'll work out one day and walk the next. I don't know how, it's got to be ketones, man, because I walk like 10, 15 miles. Dude, but I'm blessed. I don't have to work. So well, I do prove it full time, but like, dude, it takes me like 4 hours to walk that far. So, but it's just it's changed everything. It was so hard for me to even try to do any kind of diet. I would do good maybe like one day or maybe just a couple meals, and then I would cheat, and I'm like, whatever, I'm done. I give up. I'm just gonna be fat the rest of my life.
Yeah. There goes that.
When I was younger, I'm 36. When I was younger, I was able to stick to a diet and work and get in the gym, but the last 9-10 years, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do anything. I could not help myself until I started drinking ketones, and that changed everything. So it's been like a miracle for me. I feel so much better being 80 pounds lighter.
Yeah, it's been pretty amazing. I see Shannon's online. Hey, Shannon. And Maria's online, a couple folks too. But you know, it's pretty amazing. You know, I was a fitness trainer in the Army years ago. I got injured, so it's frustrating, you know, as a fitness trainer when you can't run anymore because of your injuries. Because of course, the farther you run, the more weight you lose. You know, that's kind of the mindset. So for somebody who's used to training folks, and then I find myself where I can't do what I used to do, it's pretty frustrating. But then, you know, I've watched. I did a lot of research. You know, I worked in pharmacy. I'm a research guy, so I researched all this before I even tried it. I watched Shannon's story for the year, and then I've watched yours as well. And I just jumped right in, and it's amazing how, you know, something so simple helps your body recover a lot quicker. You know, it helps you. You know, I used to take 800 milligrams of Motrin at least twice a day. You know, for the injuries I sustained are below my knees. So getting up in the morning is really difficult at times, or it was really
Yeah.
difficult at times, very painful sometimes, very stiff. Where now, I mean, I could, I could work uh, in the construction industry, which I'm in, and not come home and just
Yeah.
want to sit down and be in pain. It's just pretty amazing, and the support that we get too. So it's not just the ketones and it's all these guys and ladies who've done all this research, have done this, and then they just say, hey, drink this and good luck. They coach you through it and support you and encourage you. It's pretty amazing. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it's an
pretty
amazing
pumped
community.
about
Yeah,
being
people
in this.
definitely did not leave me alone. People just, I mean, dude, I was getting bombarded every
Yeah.
day. You could do it, hang in there. If you need anything, ask for help. And so
Yep.
I did.
Yep.
But like, I tell everyone this I do lives with, like, and I know some people be like, yeah, whatever. But like the 80 pounds that came off, it wasn't that hard. Like it wasn't like one of the
Mhm.
fad diets I tried or just eating healthy. Like, dude, I don't even know what to say. It's like, how did I lose 80 pounds? It happened. And so,
Yep.
dude, and like I had a guy ask me, it's ridiculous. I had a guy ask me in the gym 2 days ago. He's like, man, dude, I can tell you're on the juice. He was like, and I was like, dude, I'm not on steroids. You're crazy. But like, dude, I used to be pretty buff when
Yep.
I was like 18, but I've never been able to work out like this. And so guys in the gym are like, what's he doing over there? But I'm like, it's an
Mhm.
amazing
Yep.
product. And it wasn't that hard to lose the 80 pounds. The last 30 pounds, yeah, I've walked a lot, worked out, but instead of like dragging myself to the gym and forcing myself to do an extra set, an extra rep or whatever, I want to. It's totally different and I feel amazing. I feel
Yep.
better now than I did when I was 18. It just,
Oh yeah. I mean, what I tell folks is I tell them, look, you know, I do a lot of different things for work. And I drive a lot at times. So you get on the car, you drive. So my daily routine before this, I go to the gas station, buy a couple of Red Bulls for $5, or a couple of Monsters for $4, or whatever was on sale to give me some sort of energy after my cup of coffee in the morning. Then buy some snacks, maybe buy a lunch. I'm spending $15-$20 a day on snacks because I'm hungry. You're using all this energy and stuff, whether it's thinking, working, whatever it is. And it's amazing how this ketones, which I did something similar in the military, so I'm a little familiar with it, but it's amazing how this ketones, get you away from wanting to use all this sugar for energy and just use your own stored body fat. A lot of people don't realize, you eat carbs and sugar for energy, whatever you don't burn
yeah.
turns into fat. So what is this doing? It's using the stored energy you ate, days, months, years ago, that is just sitting there. It's just sitting there waiting to be spent. And it's much healthier and a lot more
Yeah.
cost effective, at least to me. I mean, I tell folks, I tell them, look, I'll be honest with you, man. It cost me what, $6.50, $7 a day, maybe.
Dude, you know how much
But I was
food I
spending
was
15
eating
to
a day
20 a
at like
day.
McDonald's and the
You know?
gas station? Like, dude, my wife's like, man, we're saving a lot of money.
Yep.
It was true.
It's like Lord of the Rings. What
Third
about
and
the
fourth.
second breakfast?
It was bad, man.
You know.
Usually, I've kind of switched because I'm packing on muscle pretty quick. So I drink ketones first thing in the morning. I drink another one in the afternoon. Sometimes I drink three, three a day. I keto up, but
Yeah. Well,
I have protein shakes throughout the day. And usually for lunch, I'll just have like a chicken breast. Sometimes I won't even eat lunch. I'll just usually do dinner. But
Mhm.
lately, I've been adding in like chicken breast during lunch because I'm trying to pack on lean muscle. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's weird. You don't have to eat or anything, and because it's like another macronutrient. It really is. It fuels you 4 to 6 to 8 hours. It depends on how fast your metabolism
Yep.
is and how fast your body uses it. But
Mm-hmm.
dude, it's amazing, man. I can't believe it. And my back shattering 8 vertebrae. I landed on my face off like a 20-foot wave on the
Mm-hmm.
North Shore of Oahu, and my feet came
Yeah.
around and slapped the sand. So
Oh,
I
nice.
reverse herniated the discs, and they like all touched and spider web fractured. Dudes, they told me
Yeah.
I'd be on pain pills the rest of my life, and the first 2 months I was still having pain, but now I have no pain. So, and my back was just filled with like arthritis on
Yeah.
like the X-rays and stuff, and it's all clearing up. So, because it
Mm-hmm.
massively reduces inflammation. So just, dude, I used to be a sandblaster for the Navy, and my shoulders always used to
Mm-hmm.
ache. That's gone now. So it's really been amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's just, I mean, it's helping your body heal itself because it's getting rid of all the junk. You know, you know, a lot of us, especially in our culture, we
Yeah.
really eat a lot of junk. That's really bad for us, but it tastes really good. You know, so we think what tastes good, it must be good. Like Fruity Pebbles has got the word fruit in it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just nothing but sugar, you know, colored sugar. You know, but it's amazing how, you know, this prove it ketones, and it just helps you, it gets rid of the cravings.
That's what I
That's the
couldn't
biggest
control.
thing. Gets rid of the cravings, and it shifts your body to just wanting healthy food. Like your body, you know, your body is an amazing thing. Your body wants to heal itself. You know, but if we're junk in, junk out, you know, now we got healthy stuff going in, we got healthy stuff coming out.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of how I look at it.
Sugar is so bad for you.
So,
which
it is,
you know,
man.
the
It's
last
awful.
5 months I've learned a lot about it. So, but yeah,
yeah. All right, brother. Well, man, you got an amazing story, man. I'll be watching you. 80 pounds off is it's
weigh
something
like
that is
219
really
right
amazing.
I bounced back 218.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get down to 190. So.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing, like, you know, Coach Robert will say is patience. You got to be patient.
There's some people go
you know, years of bad
and I
eating
did
habits
that. Like,
don't go away
I got fat
overnight.
over like
you know,
10 years, so I'm not going to lose it all. But I'm sure a doctor would tell me you lost 80 pounds in 5 months. That's too fast. But it's not like I purposely meant to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Yeah, you just gave up all the stuff that just keeps building up in your body, because if you don't use that sugar and carbs, it just bulks up. You know, your body stores it for future use. And well, now you're using them up, so that's pretty amazing. And I'm using them up too, man. I'm down 10 pounds,
Awesome.
and I'm looking leaner, and you know, hopefully not too much meaner. But Drill Shrine Daddy comes out every once in a while. That's my kids used to call me.
Thanks for
all right,
thanks
well,
for
I
inviting me on.
appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on, man. We'll be talking more here and there. I'll be watching your progress,
thanks,
man. It's really an inspiration, man. I appreciate
it.
it, buddy.
Man. Have a good night.
All right, brother. Have a good night. All right. See you, buddy. Bye.